Yo, what's up everybody? Angelus here. Welcome back to yet another Marvel Rivals #1 ranked series video. In today's video, we have the #1 ranked Wolverine, Tim the Tatman, facing off against the #1 ranked Thing, Nevix. Now, if you're new to the channel, you will see more content like this. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and have those bell notifications turned on so you don't miss a single one of these Marvel Rivals and for honor videos. Now, I do have the #1 ranked Black Widow facing off against the #2 ranked Black Widow in my next Marvel Rivals video. So yeah, make sure you are subscribed for that. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. All right, so first off in this matchup, we have the #1 ranked Wolverine, Tim the Tatman, with 28.3 hours. He is currently ranked number 56, but he's the first Wolverine main on the roster in the top 500 players. And he is going up against the #1 ranked Thing, Nevix. So Nevix is the #1 Thing in this matchup, which is going to be really cool to watch because you have the Wolverine, which is considered a tank destroyer and all tanks fear Wolverine, but you have the Thing, which doesn't really get affected by Wolverine. So this is going to be really interesting to see because this is literally the only tank that Wolverine cannot pick up and carry across the map. But yeah, Nevix is number 10 as of recording this right now. So number 10 on the leaderboards out of top 500. All right, so we're starting off with Nevix. We're going to be swapping back and forth between him and Timmy. So Nevix is the #1 ranked Thing and Tim is the #1 ranked Wolverine. So right now, Nevix staying back with his team, not overextending at all. Letting them get to this little pinch point. Notice he's using his heavy punch a lot. I'm really wondering how this matchup's going to be with him and the Wolverine, because Wolverine can't pick him up. Does the Wolverine like ignore him and go after Windex? I say that and he's like immediately going after his Magneto. Yeah, he's just staying back with his team right now. He's utilizing that one punch a lot because he's trying to just farm his ultimate. Speaking of ultimates, here comes one of them. There it is. I was like, you gonna pop it? You get a little 1v1 him and the Wolverine. It gets taken out. Okay, so the Wolverine takes him out right there. All right, so this is from Tim's point of view now. You get the Invisible Woman ult up. Nevix gets hit with the Thing's ult, and he gets immediately shredded. Yeah, everyone's popping ults right now. Tim included, went after Helen, ended up missing her. Like, one thing I think is probably going to happen in this is, as you can see, Tim's kind of like full sending Windex right now, the Magneto. I take it he's probably going to ignore Nevix as much as possible since he can't pick him up and just like solo focus the mag. Example A. And there's Nevix right there. Backs out of it. Seems like he needs to fall back and not throw his life away. Just really good. Nevix playing that same corner. Yeah, Nevix loves playing this corner right here. So he could just like strafe back and forth on the wall and jump back to his team if he needs it. Throwing punches at his team. I don't know, does the Thing's punch still hit behind him when he's doing that? I haven't played the Thing yet. I have a couple Lords on tanks, but I have not played with the Thing yet. Now there's Tim! Body blocking him! He couldn't get by, he was stuck in there. Yeah, look at this. He dives in the door after the healers, and then Nevix ends up getting stuck in the door frame because of it. Can't go anywhere. Yeah, facing a really good Wolverine's gotta be scary. He just picks up Magneto. I'm sure every time Magneto like rounds a corner, he's like just like checking both ways, like where is he? Where is he? Dude, that is so scary. You're just fighting and then just flying around the corner. It's just Tim the Tatman. I love how he plays like these side corners. And then he just comes out, grabs somebody, and is like, yeah, you're dead now. Dude. And then he gets pulled by Bucky. That was a cool variation. Did he get hooked or did he get Invisible Woman pulled? No, he got hooked by Bucky. Okay, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a really cool combination. Dude. He is so good. Gets hit with clobber in time. See if Nevix can get anybody off of it. Doesn't. Okay, so Nevix just pinned everyone right there and then immediately got out since he knew he was by himself. Dude, you know that Magneto's gotta be like, somebody get this Wolverine off me. All right, so this is as soon as Tim goes down and they're all just backing up. Nevix just walking front and center. They have a lot of time on the clock, so I'm sure they're not worried at all. Yeah, I don't really see him utilize his like 2-punch combo. He's throwing and spamming this charge punch. This is so cool to see, like all these high-level players. Mag's very low. Oh, he ends up taking him out. I was about to say, let's see if Wolverine tries to stop him. There we go. Here's our 1v1. No, Tim, come back. Come back. Oh, you pushy. Could have taken the fight. He's like, yeah, if it ain't Mag, I ain't dealing with you. Yeah, he's constantly turning around and throwing this punch. I guess it still hits them from behind, if I had to guess. Nice. Invisible Woman ulted. You know, when one person ults, they all ult. Very nice. Did he get Tim? Does not. Survives it. Oh, he is weak. Good job by the healers keeping him alive. Swapping back over to Tim's point of view. They just pushed Nevix and his team back in the line. I wonder if he knows that the Hela's like staggered over here. Oh, he does now. He does now. He's like, hey, how are you? He's like, pip pip de doodly doo. You're gone. Yeah, just accept your fate. Yeah, you ain't living through that. Took him down to 17 HP though. All right, ends up taking out Nevix. We actually got a little 1v1 situation there. Now Tim is just diving at everybody and just tearing everybody up. Love to see it. This man is playing this corner. He is waiting for his next victim. This man's just waiting there like the slash-slinging slasher. Yeah, that's gonna be so frustrating for their Magneto. For Windex, bro, you hate to see it. See if Nevix gets anything from that. Dang, just deleted Spark. Nevix gets taken out. They might crumble off that. The hell was having flashbacks of a little bit ago. Dude, it is so scary facing a good Wolverine like this. The Magneto saw him and went right back in the spot. He's like, no, And then gets him anyway. He gets him anyway. Never tries to peel for him. And then he's immediately out. Dude. I know the actual Tim the Tatman paid this Tim to change his name. But I wonder what his name was before. Dude, he's just melting everybody. This gotta be so frustrating to play against. I think he bubbled right there. That's why he didn't take him, but yeah, it's definitely not fun to play against Wolverine as Mag. That's clobbering time and then gets bubbled by his own. Yeah, so it doesn't take any damage from it, stays up. I was about to say goodbye, Hela. Well, goodbye, Invisible Woman. You're about to get destroyed. Gets solo ulted. Gets bubbled by Mag. Okay, very nice Windex. They have 10 seconds. It's gonna go into overtime. Picks up Windex again. Oh, that's so annoying. You gotta hate it for Windex. But you gotta respect this Wolverine. He's so good. So many colors and things going on. My eyes cannot focus on what's happening. Nevix with clobbering time. Dude, everyone's ulting. Takes out Windex again, bro. He's got it out for him. Takes out Nevix as well, and that's it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Dude, Tim, damn. All right, so right now, Tim's 18-1, and Nevix is currently 5-5. All right, starting off with Nevix in the offensive round.
4, 3, 2,
That was weird. The dude was running in the middle of the ramp. I wonder if he meant to do that. Now, I know he loves to play this corner on defense, but I'm wondering how he's going to play it on the offensive push. He's probably just going to still, like, as last round, just play very close to his teammates in the ram and not really push out. A lot of things I see that kind of, like, over push and they kind of get, like, pieced apart. But one thing I'm noticing with him is he is staying right there with the ram and his teammates. He isn't moving far at all. If he moves out, I mean, it's like 5 feet. He doesn't go far at all. There's a couple 1-2s in there. That is such a fast ult. Can't see anybody in there. No, there's the Wolverine. I think Tim's like 18-1. I think that's what I said. Trade clobbering times for clobbering times. They're clobbering their clobbers. Okay. Dude, so many agains. Dude, that's like their whole team. They're going to end up getting through it. That's a free first stage push. They do have a Doctor Strange, though, so they could TP into the point. And they do. Okay, they do end up TPing. Yeah, Nevix loves that attack. It's like his go-to. I really have not seen him throw many of the 1-2s at all. Gets taken down by the Wolverine. And then gets solo ulted by their mag. Yeah, you're dead smart. Yeah, just the pressure from Tim is crazy, dude. This guy is so good. He's a really good Wolverine. There's the matchup we've been waiting for. The 1v1, and then Nevix solo ults him. I gotta watch this from Nevix's point of view. They ended up getting a bunch of them into that ult. He didn't just get Tim. Tim ends up getting taken out, so I think it's like his 3rd death of the game. Oh my god, they're lining up for Nevix right now. Should be able to farm his ultimate pretty fast by doing that too. Yeah, their thing's going to get taken out. Yeah, they're good on time. Tim just lunged at him and died mid-flight. Now, this point right here is where I'm like interested to see how Nevix plays this like one turn, because this straightaway is like the hardest part to get through. Like once you get up to the corner, that's when it gets easier. You would think it'd get harder up there in the corner, but it's actually easier once you get up there. So many ultimates. That's not good. They're going to have to back up. They have the Hela and the Luna Snow ultimate popped at the same time. Yeah, if you see like his charge, he doesn't go past the wall. Like he stays right there with his team to where he can't back out. He does not overcommit. I could just tell that Magneto's going to get killed. I could just see it. Oh, and Tim actually ends up getting killed. Now he's backing away. Guess 2 healers down. Yeah, no healer and his other tank's gone. He just backs out. Alright, so he waits for his team to come back off spawn. They have a minute 40 left. So they still got time to come back in. Yeah, this is so weird how he turns his back and keeps throwing punches. I wonder if it does do damage back behind him. Did he get a hit marker up there? Okay, who got kidnapped right there? Because he just saved him. Was that Invisible Woman that got kidnapped by Wolverine? Yes, it was. Okay, so Tim kidnapped the Invisible Woman out of her ultimate, which, you know, if she dies here, it cancels out her ultimate that she just popped. But Nevix comes over here, it peels for her, and makes it to where she can hop back in and survive. Yeah, that's really cool. Good peel by Nevix. Immediately pops ult too. Does he get Tim? Tim's down very low right there. They bonked each other's bonk. They have just under a minute. They have a clobber in time. Luna pops. They get the pick on the Windex though. Can't see anybody in there. Just backs up. Wolverine doesn't get anything off of his ultimate. Kills Nevix though. He does get the pick on to Nevix. So this is leading up to where Nevix gets taken out. Pops his ultimate. Gets in there. Takes out Nevix. Oh my god, the pressure from Tim. He immediately just walks away from it. He's like, yeah, you ain't worth my time. He's like, you ain't worth my claws. Yeah, they have 18 seconds left. I really doubt they're going to be able to get in there. Windex swap Doctor Strange, so they will be able to touch. Dude dove up to the portal. I wonder if he's trying to body block right there. They end up touching. So it is going to do into overtime. Clobbering time mixed into Armed and Dangerous, but him takes him out of Armed and Dangerous and kills him. Completely negates that. That probably would have been a really good combination right there to save that. Bro, Tim is insanely good. Nevix has done a really good job this game too. I think right now Nevix is 14-8 and Tim is 28-6, and that's the end of the game. So yeah, the matchup definitely goes into the Wolverine in this scenario. Nevix did pretty good though. Like, he was doing really good, especially in that round. They just couldn't get anything going that first stage, and the Wolverine just kind of blitzed right through their line, and that was kind of it. But yeah, final score 14-8 for Nevix, and then 28-6 for Tim the Tatman. 26,000 damage from Tim and 33,000 damage from Nevix. And Nevix blocked 57,000. So it's a really cool matchup to see with the Wolverine and the Thing. Now, I do have more number one ranked videos coming out tomorrow with the same like idea of number one ranked person versus number one ranked person. So if you do want to see more of these matchups, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and have those bell notifications turned on so don't miss a single one of the videos. But that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all for watching. As always, you have no skill and stay dangerous. Catch you next one. Peace out.